This is Eddie Hearn, Matchroom Boxing. You're watching Sporting Icons. You don't need to be anywhere else.
Now, when I watched the Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury press conference, I watched it live on Showtime. It just happened to be the very first live one that I've seen pop up. That's the one that I clicked. Had I seen BT Sport one, I would have clicked on that one. But it was Showtime that I was watching. And while you can kind of hear the crowds in bits and bursts, you couldn't hear it right the way through. And Showtime kept turning the volume right the way down whenever the announcer, who is weird sounding, to be honest, hell, listen, who am I to really call anybody weird sounding, right? But anyway, the only time that the volume was ever turned up was when he was speaking. But it's almost like Showtime were trying to hide the background noise out of the crowd. They kept turning the volume right the way down. And I couldn't quite make out why they were doing it. It seemed very, very odd for me. And I thought, okay, well, maybe it's just an American thing. But when I watched it on IFL TV, the crowd was very, very animated. Very animated. So I'll put the link in the description box for you all, and you will see that the crowd is very, very pro Tyson Fury. As I said, don't believe me, click on the video in the description box and you'll see exactly what it is I'm talking about. In fact, I'll put the Showtime one in there as well, and the IFL TV one. Okay, so you can see the difference as to what happens. On Showtime, volume goes right the way down because the crowd was booing Deontay Wilder, shouting, "Who are you? Who are you?" Kept calling him a dosser and whatever else it was that they were calling him, right? But very, very, very pro Fury. Now, I could sense that it was pro Fury anyway, even with the volume turned right the way down on Showtime. But even more so when you watch it on another platform, who aren't trying to hide the fact that Tyson Fury is quite clearly a crowd favourite over there. He's far more popular in America than what Deontay Wilder is. Now, I know that a lot of the Wilders say, yeah, but we don't turn up to presses, just like we don't buy tickets months in advance, just like we don't do this and we don't do that. Very, very backwards mentality, really, to be honest. But that's the kind of excuse that they're probably going to give. But ultimately, the crowd is very, very pro Tyson Fury. Now, Deontay Wilder, of course, he's wearing the mask, so maybe that's why he didn't take it off, because he was quivering and he was shocked and he was scared because he's desperate for attention, desperate for it. He wants the Anthony Joshua treatment, and he thought by fighting a cherry pick in Tyson Fury, which I hope that cherry bites him hard, okay, I really do. And he thought that by taking on Tyson Fury, a fighter that people have heard of for the first time in his career, right, that the crowd will come out in its droves and go, "Oh, Wilder, you're so wonderful, we support you, yay, bomb squad," all that kind of stuff. But now it's going to be more like everyone shouting Gypsy King, cheering on Tyson Fury in his own country and jeering Wilder. Will this happen in the arena when these two get in the ring? Who knows? Don't know. But so far in all the presses, it's been very, very pro Tyson Fury, and the weigh-in as well. Very, very pro Tyson Fury, very anti Deontay Wilder in his own country. Deontay Wilder is the away fighter, is what he is. And we all know what he looks like when he's away. When he came over to Belfast here in the UK, in Northern Ireland, he went in the ring. Well, in fact, before then, he was so scared of everything and so nervous, he looked like a cat in the headlights or a deer in the headlights. He looked frightened. He looked scared. And when Tyson Fury, he beat Pianetti, he told Wilder, "Give me your belt." And Wilder, without thinking, just gave him his WBC belt, just handed it over for Tyson Fury to parade it around the ring. And when he got in the ring, he looked frightened because the crowd was very pro-Fury. Even though in the UK, it does seem that Wilder has more fans in the UK than what he does in America, to be honest with you. But yet, he insults UK boxing fans. It's weird, very, very weird. He calls them racists and whatever else. But anyway, another thing that I didn't notice before, and it's not through any fault of Showtime, is that, I noticed that he was wearing the mask on the weigh-in, but I didn't realise that he was still wearing his trousers. If you're in America, his pants. Okay, he was still wearing them, and you could see Frank Warren pointing about it to the people doing the weigh-in, and Frank Warren's like shaking his head like, this is ridiculous, because Deontay Wilder weighing 212 pounds, which is stupidly light for a man of his height fighting at heavyweight. It's almost dangerous, to be honest. But anyway, besides that, so he's weighing 212 pounds, or 212 and a half to be precise, for anybody who wants to be precise about it. He had the mask on, however much that weighs, and his trousers. So how much does he really weigh? His pro debut, 207 pounds. So maybe if you took the mask off and the pants off, the trousers, then maybe he'd actually be a career lightest. Maybe, who knows? I mean, would his mask and his trousers be £5? Maybe. £6? No idea. But, or is it a case of that your WBC heavyweight champion of the world, who you guys rate so highly, Wildettes, maybe he didn't want to take his trousers off like every other fighter does when they all strip down to their pants. Not that I particularly want to see him in his pants, right? Or any boxer. But that's traditionally what they do to get the nearest kind of weight that they can. And maybe he didn't do it because we know that Mom Squad, he's so desperate to be pregnant. Yeah, that's all right. This is the guy that you will follow and cheer and talk like he's something special, even though he's never done anything special, right? As in he's never stepped up in the ring. As a person, he's probably like a real quality father and all that kind of thing. I'm not saying about a person. I'm talking about the fighter, Deontay Wilder. He's never stepped up. And maybe he's actually, not only is he saying now, openly saying he wants to be pregnant, maybe he's gone a little bit extra. Maybe he's chopped off the old fruit and veg. Maybe. I'm not saying he has. I'm not starting a rumour. I'm just questioning. Has he? With the way that he's been acting over like the last 6 months, it wouldn't surprise me. The dude wants to be pregnant. So maybe he's chopped it off and didn't want to go down to his pants in case people see a little fadge rather than a little dicky, right? Maybe. Who knows? Anyway, that's my thoughts on it all anyway. That Tyson Fury is popular in Deontay Wilder's own country. And yet people say that Anthony Joshua should go to America to fight Deontay Wilder. Are you Wildettes sure that if Deontay Wilder does get past Tyson Fury, which is a major cherry pick, but if he does get past Tyson Fury, are you sure you want Anthony Joshua in your own country? Seeing your own countrymen cheering for Anthony Joshua and jeering Deontay Wilder. Quite clearly, those people here online who criticise and chastise Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua and every other fighter on the planet, these people are in a minority. Clearly, the rest of the country see it for what it is. They recognise that Wilder hasn't stepped up. They recognise this is a cherry pick. They recognise that he had an opportunity to fight Anthony Joshua for undisputed and he bottled it. Maybe. So anyway, that's my thoughts. As I said, I'll put a link for Showtime in there just so you can see the quieting down version that they've done. And I'll also put a link for IFL TV so you can see the true version. Drop your thoughts below, click that thumbs up, and of course subscribe. Catch you all on the next video.